Stop right there. This moment does not wait, and if you turn away now, it will not repeat itself. You have seconds, not time. What you are encountering right now was not sent randomly, and it cannot be received later. According to Jesus and the Archangel Michael, a great transfer has already been authorized, but it is bound to today. If you close this now, the message closes with it. Open it. Do not move forward blindly. Something critical is unfolding in this exact window, and you were meant to be aware of it, so stay until the end. Do not drift. Do not assume you can come back. If you feel a sudden pressure in your chest, a quiet urgency you can't fully explain, that isn't imagination. It's not coincidence. It's the signal that alignment has already begun, and the fact that you're still listening tells me something about you. Most people would have left by now. You didn't. What's being set in motion here is not obvious at first, and part of it is intentionally hidden for now. But if you stay, you'll recognize why this exact timing matters, why hesitation carries weight, and why this door is only open right now. Heaven has seen every hidden battle you thought no one noticed. Heaven has counted the nights when your strength ran out, and all you could whisper was, "I just want something good to finally happen." That cry was not weakness. It was proof that your spirit was still reaching forward, even when your body was tired of hoping. This soul was never meant to break. It was meant to be restored. As your unspoken prayers rose quietly, they did not dissolve into silence. They moved, they were received, and they stood where truth is weighed. Do not turn away now. A door sealed by delay, disappointment, and unanswered questions is beginning to move from the other side. You can feel it already. The pressure you've lived under is loosening. The limits that once defined what was possible for you are starting to fracture. What is forming around your name carries more weight than numbers or titles. It is alignment. It is recognition. You were chosen not because the road was easy, but because you kept walking when others sat down and surrendered. Like the ones who pressed forward unseen, like the faithful who endured before breakthrough ever appeared, you remained, you prayed without an audience, you believed even when the silence hurt, and that persistence has been marked. Stay with this moment. The rise is not sudden, but it is certain. What's coming together now is responding to who you have become, not just what you asked for, and this is only the beginning of what your endurance has unlocked. What is unfolding now goes beyond answered words. It reaches into provision, timing, and favor that cannot be calculated or explained. This is the moment where heaven responds not only to what you asked for, but to who you have become. Step closer. You have been granted permission to enter a sacred agreement, one that responds to faith, not certainty. This is not signed with ink or sound, but with alignment. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you, and that knowing is active right now, not distant or symbolic. This covenant carries weight. It carries abundance without fear, breakthrough without collapse, and protection where loss once stalked you. These are not vague hopes. They are realities waiting for consent. Agreement matters. Timing matters. Delay has consequences here, not because you are threatened, but because moments move. You can feel it. The atmosphere is shifting. If you look away, it will not pause for you. It will pass like mist at sunrise, gentle but final. Stay present. This is the threshold. A new beginning is already leaning toward your life, responding to your attention, your readiness, your yes that has not yet been spoken aloud. What you sense now is real. And once this door completes its opening, nothing behind you will have the authority it once did. When a message speaks directly to your soul, it calls for response, not silence. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with those you care about, and comment 999 with your city to declare that awakening is happening right where you live. That sudden calm you didn't ask for. The warmth that settles gently as if it recognizes you. The quiet awareness that something vast is approaching. Do not step away. This is not a pause, it is a signal. Heaven is marking the time, and the time is now. You were not delayed. You were being prepared. What is drawing near will address the strain you've carried around money, yes, but it will reach deeper than that. It will return a steadiness to your inner world, a peace no transaction could ever secure. This reward is not accidental. It has memory. It knows what you've endured. It is the outcome of every unseen struggle, every moment you held on when release would have been easier. In this instant, Archangel Michael stands beside you. In his hands is what appears to be a golden envelope sealed with holy wax. Inside is acknowledgement. Inside is proof that your faith was registered long before results appeared. Inside is a blessing traced directly to Jesus himself. That is why the atmosphere feels altered, why the space around you seems fuller, charged with meaning. You may sense it like a current, subtle but alive, as though the air itself is awake. Something has shifted beyond what eyes can measure, and it is connected to you. Remain still. Breathe slowly. This is not chance aligning itself in your favor. This is restoration correcting a record. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. What was taken through loss, delay, or silence is being returned with intention. Heaven does not merely replace, it restores with increase. There is more moving here than language can fully carry. This is not just comfort. It is identity being reaffirmed, purpose being reactivated. What you are sensing now is freedom taking form, not as a thought, but as a living presence. Once this settles, what held power over you will no longer recognize its place. Your name is now spoken in the same breath as inheritance, not someday, not symbolically. This means what your family line circled for generations but never entered is finally reaching you. Patterns of lack are losing their grip. What was delayed through fear, broken agreements, or unfinished journeys is moving forward through you. You are not receiving this for yourself alone. You are carrying it because you were built to finish what others could only begin. This opening did not happen by accident. It follows a decree older than your struggle. The righteous leave an inheritance for their children's children. What is being released now is not just provision. It is correction to a lineage. You are standing at a point where history bends. What could not pass through before has found a way through your obedience, your endurance, your willingness to remain open when closing would have been easier. Stay attentive. Messages meant for you may arrive quietly or suddenly through unexpected voices, opportunities, or moments that seem ordinary until they're not. Each one will carry the same signature. You'll recognize it by the clarity it brings and the way it confirms who you already know yourself to be. This is not chance scattering blessings at random. This is order being restored. What is unfolding now is legacy waking up. Not just wealth, but direction. Not just provision, but permission. You are stepping into a role that will outlast a single season. And once this inheritance takes root, it will speak through your life in ways others will feel long before they understand. Just before the blessing appears, a clear sign will rise. Notice it. Stay here. Remain present. Do not drift away now. What is about to unfold is the reason you were led to this exact point. Heaven is drawing your attention because this window does not linger. Once it moves fully. The atmosphere around you is already shifting. You can sense it. The gentle pressure on your heart, the unusual stillness settling in the air. None of this is accidental. Archangel Michael is near, and the message is quiet but final. The season you waited through, the one marked by resistance and delay, has reached its end. Now the flow can begin again. What once blocked your blessings has been cleared. Stay with this moment, because this is where recognition happens. Your name being attached to what's coming matters. It marks transition. This is not only about provision, it is about reset. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? What follows carries renewal, peace, and forward movement together. It has been prepared carefully, held until timing aligned. That timing is now. The stirring you feel in your spirit is not imagination. It is confirmation that what has been released carries weight, and it is already moving toward you. The struggle around money is losing its hold on you. Your name is being joined to something greater than you once believed possible. You were chosen because you stayed when others walked away, because you kept trusting in the silence. You believed God heard you, even when no one else could see your pain, and that faith did not disappear into nothing. Now the answer arrives without words. It comes as provision, alignment, and favor that defies logic. What has already been set in motion carries protection, breakthrough, and increase. But timing matters. This moment is alive. If attention drifts, it moves on, like mist at first light. Yet you can already sense the new beginning forming, the calm, the warmth, the quiet certainty that something significant is near. That awareness is heaven's signal that you are ready. This is more than relief. It is restoration. Peace is being returned alongside progress, not earned, but released. What the world reduced, heaven is correcting. What was lost is being restored with weight and purpose. Your inheritance has found its way to you at last, and it may arrive through a voice, an opening, or an unexpected invitation. All of it is ordered. Stay present. The atmosphere is shifting even now. The stillness, the pressure in your heart, the sense of safety rising within you, all of it confirms that this season has turned. What you waited for through tears and endurance has arrived. Doors are opening. Obstacles are being removed. The burden is lifting because the battle you could not fight alone has already been decided. What is moving toward you is not ordinary wealth. It does not follow familiar paths or predictable rules. It arrives in ways that make it unmistakable. You will know the hand of God was involved because no human system could have arranged it. No one will be able to take credit for this. That is intentional. This blessing carries a signature that belongs only to heaven. There are records beyond what you can see. In the unseen realm, promises spoken over your life were written long before you took your first breath. Your name appears there, joined to blessings assigned with care and timing. Some were delayed for reasons tied to growth and readiness, but that season has ended. What was held back is now being released, and momentum has replaced waiting. What you are sensing in your body is not imagination. That warmth, that clarity, that quiet certainty is recognition. Your spirit knows truth before your mind can organize it. The breakthrough ahead will not be minimal. It will be abundance with purpose, enough to sustain you and enough to overflow into others. That is the pattern of heaven. Yet this is not only about money, it is about placement. You are being positioned for an assignment that requires freedom, not constant concern. Financial pressure has been lifted so your attention can return to what you were created to build. This is strategic. This is deliberate. Something is being deposited into you now. Insight, direction, ideas that will surface at the right moment. You will know who to speak to, which doors to walk through, which paths to avoid. Guidance is activating. Dormant capacity is waking up. You are no longer pushing against resistance. You are moving with a current designed for you. There is protection over this release. As it is written, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Opposition has been overridden. Words spoken against you have lost their force. Favor is taking their place. What unfolds next will feel steady, aligned, and unmistakably right. This is not luck. This is order being restored, and the flow has already begun. Pressure did not crush you. It refined you. What was meant to undo you was shaping you for this moment. You are not who you were when the struggle began. You are steadier now, clearer, less dependent on people, more anchored in God. You learned how to trust heaven while everything around you demanded fear. That wisdom is the true gain. The provision coming is only the first layer. Understand this without hesitation. What is approaching is already yours. It is not earned, negotiated, or proved worthy. It was assigned by grace. Striving is finished. Control can rest. When it arrives, you may feel the old voice rise, telling you it's too much, too good, not meant for you. That voice belongs to a former season. Let it pass. You receive not because you qualify, but because you belong. Many have turned away at this point, trapped by unworthiness. Do not repeat that pattern. Take what is placed in your hands. Honor it. Use it well. Share freely, without apology or shrinking back. Alignment has replaced waiting. Approval has already been given. From here, things will settle with surprising ease. That calm is not chance, it is favor. Heaven is not asking you to do more, but to receive more. Peace, stability, provision, joy. The striving chapter has closed, the receiving has begun. Breathe that in. What you endured was never meaningless. The pain, the collapse, the long stretch where everything seemed to test you to the edge was not punishment or delay. It was evidence. Evidence that something divine was being forged under pressure, that strength was being revealed through what tried to undo you. You were not carried through fire to be reduced. You were carried through it to be marked. What broke around you did not break you. It exposed the power already alive within you. You are not here to be soothed or gently reassured. You are being summoned, guided, set apart. The force that led you through loss and silence was not instinct or chance, but direction. You have been shaped for movement, not survival. The season of almost is over. What has been released no longer needs your effort to continue. It is already in motion. What you waited for is no longer ahead of you. It is with you now. Walk forward without strain. The way responds to you differently now. Doors open without resistance. Alignment replaces effort. This is not imagination. This is proof. The light that once felt distant is touching you, and you can sense protection surrounding you, steady and unshaken, like armor that does not weigh you down. Strength and peace exist together here. Jesus draws near, and his light merges with yours, and he speaks without force, without urgency, yet with certainty. Your long wait proved your faith beyond a doubt. And now your reward proves my promise beyond a doubt. This is the crossing point, where heaven's timing meets the physical world. You can feel it in how things soften, how opportunities arrive without struggle, how silence turns into recognition. You are not who you were. Your spirit has matured. Your calm has become authority. Something important is happening now, not loud, but powerful. Your inner frequency is rising to meet what comes next. Chaos can no longer reach you. Peace, clarity, and provision are drawn to you naturally. Your name has been written into permanence, not as a moment, but as a signal. People will help without knowing why. Paths will clear before you choose them. Events will align with precision you cannot explain. This moment is not random. It never was. What you feel settling into your chest is not emotion fading, but alignment locking into place. Nothing is missing. Nothing is late. What you waited for has arrived exactly as it was meant to. Trust has turned into knowing. There is no need for proof now, because peace itself has become the evidence. From here, life will move differently. Decisions will feel clear instead of heavy. Relationships will support instead of drain. What was written is unfolding without resistance. And as this settles, as the air grows quiet and charged at the same time, understand this without rushing to define it. What you've just crossed into is not an ending, not even a conclusion, but the moment a sealed door finally opens. Heavenly Father, in this sacred moment, I quiet every fear and lay down every weight I have carried in silence. You have seen the nights no one else noticed, the prayers I could barely form, the faith I held when answers felt distant. I stand here now, not by accident, but by your design. Jesus, I receive what you have prepared in this appointed time. I release doubt, delay, and the voice that told me I was forgotten. Let your peace settle deeper than my questions. Let your provision arrive without fear, and your favor move without resistance. I agree with heaven's timing. I accept restoration without shrinking back. Where loss once spoke, let truth answer. Where pressure remained, let strength rise. I choose alignment over control, trust over striving, and faith over sight. Seal this moment within my spirit. What you open, no one can close. What you restore, nothing can steal. I receive with gratitude, walk forward with courage, and rest in the certainty that you are with me now and always. Amen. If this moment truly is a doorway meant only for now, what would happen if you finally said yes instead of waiting for certainty? Amen.